Okay, so today I thought we would apply some high-level advanced mathematics to the world of card magic. So I referred to this as Cantor's middle third card trick, or Cantor's 27 card trick. So as you can quickly count, I have 27 cards here. Now I'm going to have you help me kind of randomize the cards so that none of us know where anything is. So to begin with, let's go ahead and just deal them out into 3 piles. Now just for the sake of vocabulary, for those who have seen the Cantor set constructed, it's constructed on the real line, and in particular using the closed interval from 0 to 1. So if you want to think about a number line in which the smaller numbers are that away and the larger numbers are to the right. So we have kind of like the bottom, middle, top, third. Okay, where would you like this one? Middle, bottom, top, top, middle, bottom, where middle, top, bottom. Okay, bottom, middle, top, bottom, top, middle, bottom. Okay, bottom, top, middle. Okay, just 3 more. Bottom, top, middle. Okay, very good. So we created 3 little piles of 3, and as you'll see, the Cantor set involves dividing things into 3 portions. Okay, so how would you like me to stack these? The middle first, bottom, whoa, I'm dropping them, top. Okay, very, very good. So at this point, since you may think I had the cards in some special order at the beginning, let's go ahead and just mix the cards. And so we'll eliminate the possibility that any human could possibly know where the cards are before we even begin this crazy procedure. How would you like these stacked? Right on lefts? Okay, very good. And then if you were here, I'd have you cut the deck or do a Charlier shuffle. We can also do something called an up jog. Now, I've done these before on my channel. You don't have to. When you go to perform this, this is not a required step at all, but it does help mix the cards thoroughly, actually. So this is called an even up jog. This is where you push forward the even position cards, strip them out, random stack. You want right on lefts? Okay, very good. Follow that up with a random cut or Charlier shuffle. Okay, so what we're going to do at this point is we're going to show you Cantor's middle third procedure. Okay, so how this works is you remove the middle third of this packet of cards. Now, in the real construction, it involves the closed interval from 0 to 1, which technically can be infinitely divided into smaller and smaller pieces. And that's actually done in the construction of the Cantor set. Well, we can't do that here because I only have 27 cards. So we'll do this removing of the middle third as many times as we can until we run out of cards. Okay, so here we go. So I need to find the middle third, which will just be the middle 9 cards. So here we have 3, 6, 9. That's the bottom 9 cards. That's the beginning of the middle 9. 3, 6, 9. See if I did that right. Then there should be 3, 6, 9 over here. Okay, very good. So these are the middle 9 cards, the middle of that little packet of 27 cards. So we discard these. Those are gone. Okay. So now what we have here is we have the original bottom third over here and top third. Well, what you do is you repeat that procedure. Okay, so you just come over here and you remove the middle third. Well, we have 3 there, 3 in the middle, and then 3 up above. So we remove the middle third. Very good. So we get a new bottom third, top third, and then this middle third was removed. Very good. We performed that on the other half. This is the middle. This is the bottom third for this little packet, middle third, top third. So you remove the middle third. So it gives us a bottom third for that little half here and a top third. middle third. Okay. Well, you just repeat that. Let me move these up here because I know from practice we're going to run out of room. That's what's going to happen here. So what we do is you now repeat this middle third removal once again, and we can because we have 3 cards. So there is a middle that we can remove. Very good. Same thing here for the top third of this kind of particular stage in the construction of the Cantor set. So middle third is that one. Remove that. Okay. Over here is the bottom third for this little set here. Remove the middle third. There it is. Set it down. And then over here, we'll remove the middle third for this top third. So here we go. Set those down there. Now, unlike the construction of the Cantor set on the closed interval 0 to 1, where we discard all of these are of no value to us. They're just tossed aside as useless intervals, okay? Well, that's actually not the case in the case of applying the Cantor procedure to a packet of 3 to the n cards. So here, this is 3 to the third, which is 27 cards. So instead of tossing these in the garbage can, we're going to just randomly stack those, okay? We can stack the next level from left to right or right to left. It really is your choice if you were here. And then we'll stack these from left to right or right to left, okay? So the remarkable thing is each portion here that came from this procedure that allows you actually to construct the Cantor set on the closed interval 0 to 1 gives rise to packet structures that have a very surprising characteristic. Well, let's take a look at what's here, okay? So I believe I have 6 cards here. So let's go ahead and just deal them out into pairs. Okay, so we have 3 pairs there. 4 cards here, of course. 2 pairs there, and then I actually have 8 cards down here. So we get 4 pairs. Okay. Now, how would we know if something kind of surprising has happened? Well, let's just take a look at what we get. Okay. Well, a couple of aces. That's kind of fun. Let's see. Are you seeing any over? Oh, a couple of jacks. Let's see. What about these? Queen. Okay. Queen of spades. Jack of spades. Oh, oh, wow. 3. That doesn't seem all that surprising. Oh, now, of course, now for each pair, there's 2 of them. So let's take a look at the companion. Oh, check that out. Very, very nice. A couple of clubs. There's no way this is a club. Oh, boy, look at that. Another pair of clubs. A diamond. Oh, I didn't think so, but it's there. Let's see, a spade. What are the chances of a spade here? Oh, not very good, actually. Oh, boy, look at this. A couple of hearts. There's no way. We're going to fail at some point here. We haven't yet. Okay. Wow, another pair. Look at those. Those are even matched up. That's kind of nice. Companion cards of different values, but the same values. Whoa, yes, indeed. Now, we hope to not blow it here. We hope that this is a heart, and it is indeed. It's the 2 of hearts. Oh boy, I would say that the Cantor middle third procedure indeed leads to not only an amazing set in the limit of this process on the closed interval 0 to 1, but it also gives rise to remarkable relationships among the discard piles along the way. Isn't that amazing? So I thought I would share this with you because it's never been seen before. Okay, well, how was this done? Let's quickly step you through. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and kind of just show you how I began, and then you can just follow the procedure here. Now we're almost ready to actually just start this over again. So let me just show you the kind of starting that I had. So let's see, I'm going to kind of put back some of these cards from the original middle third. And then this will give you an idea as to how I started. And then you can actually, once you have this, you just go back and follow the steps that I showed you, and everything will work just fine. Okay, so this is where I started here. I had something like 3 sets of the same suits. Okay, now you might want to kind of mix them up a bit. So, but at the same time, you don't want to alternate. Okay. Alternate the colors or something. Okay, so maybe we'll go like that, and then we'll go diamond, and then maybe club, heart. We could actually have a diamond next, and then maybe we can alternate these in color. Well, now we have a few hearts. So let me just show you the kind of thing I started with, which I didn't show you. Now, if I had kind of hidden the structure a little bit better, I could have actually. In fact, let me just add one little element that you could use at the beginning. So this is where I started. I had like 3 clubs, 3 spades, diamonds, club, blah, 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 blah. And if you remember, I didn't actually show this to you. Okay. Now, the way that I decided to begin it was to not show you at the beginning, which is one way to do it. And then what we did was we had you kind of state where, now remember, these are all the same. These are all the same suit here, right? They're all clubs. So we're going to build up what are called coupled piles. Coupled piles, okay? So you have the spectator kind of tell you, okay, well, maybe bottom, top, middle, top, bottom, and so forth, okay? So you have the spectator decide kind of where to put these. Well, that kind of gives the illusion of, well, they are making choices, but it ends up that they're making choices that really won't affect the ending structure, okay? And then we had these randomly stacked together, okay? Now, that would be one way to proceed, okay? So that's the way I showed you. Another way is to go ahead and do this as preparation. So you begin right here. So you've done these steps on your own before you even come to the spectator. And if you do that, you're actually safe in just showing the spectator the cards. Show them fairly quickly, right? So you can show them the cards, and it's not likely that they're going to see any real structure to this. You would have to stare at this for a very long time to see any structure. Okay, so that is a second way to begin this. That in some ways I kind of prefer this way, but the other way gives the spectator more choices to kind of build things and feel like they're part of the process. Okay. So this is called now a 3 cycle with cycle length 9. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means that if you take 9 cards, so let's go ahead and just jog these right there. Okay, so 3, 6, 9. So I'll jog those up and jog those down. Okay, so this is a 3 cycle with cycle length 9. Well, it looks like I can't count. Looks like this little king goes with that one. So now I should have, and this one goes right there. Okay, now I should have 9 and 8. So, okay, you probably caught that. Okay, so why is this called a 3 cycle? Well, we use that name if there's a pattern that repeats 3 times. And it has cycle length 9 because the pattern is of length 9. Okay, so I just want to focus your attention here. So we have heart, diamond, spade, diamond, heart, club, diamond, spade, club. Okay, and then that repeats for the bottom third as well. Okay, so this is a cyclic construction. In particular, a 3 cycle of cycle length 9. Okay, so if you begin here, you can actually, because it's cyclic, you can perform as many cuts or Charlier shuffles as you like. You can actually do this. It will move the cards kind of in a circular arrangement, but it really won't change the fact that there is a pattern of 9 cards at the beginning that repeats again in the middle, 9 cards, and for the final 9 cards. So we haven't really hurt anything. Well, it ends up that if you have an odd cyclic structure, so we have a 3 cycle, 3 is odd, with cycle length 9, 9 is odd, such a construction is invariant, unharmed by an LR shuffle. Now, I don't even know if that's known. I've used it several times on my channel, but I've never seen anyone talk about this, quite honestly. So you can deal into a left and right pile with random stacking. You can do as many of those as you like. You can do 1 or 5 million of them. It will not harm the underlying structure of this 3-cycle having cycle length 9. Okay, and then from here you can actually perform a Charlier shuffle or just randomly cut the cards. That's fine. I also showed you an even up jog. You remember that? Where you jog forward the even position cards. Well, this kind of dividing of the cards also preserve this structure here, this 3-cycle with cycle length 9 with random stacking here, and then you can follow that up with a Charlier shuffle or just a random cut. Okay, and then you can even show the cards. Now, technically, the cards are going to be in a different order now. I mean, that's the amazing thing is these will now be in a different order than they were at the beginning. But it will still be a 3-cycle of cycle length 9. So why don't we just go ahead and show that to you really quickly here. And I haven't broken it up right. So 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. And then 3, 6, 9. Okay, so is there a repeating pattern that you can see? Well, there is. We have spade, diamond, club, heart, heart, club, diamond, diamond, spade. And you'll notice we have the same structure there. So we have not in any way harmed this 3-cycle having cycle length 9. Okay. And so at this point, you just follow the steps that I showed you by removing the middle third of this packet of 27 cards. Remove the middle third. Now that middle third is actually genuinely set aside. I don't know if you caught that. Okay, so that's important. Now I do that for the simple reason that that middle third is not of any particular interest because there is no substructure within that middle third that will yield anything noteworthy. Okay, so you remove the middle 9, toss it aside. That breaks it up into the bottom 9 cards, top 9, and then you remove the middles of those. You keep those though. Those middles you keep. And then you'll have 2 sets of 3 here, 2 sets of 3 here. And then you remove the middle 3 of each of those, which is just 1 card. Keep those on the same level. And then you have this bottom row of pairs of cards, 4 pairs, okay? And then you, on each level, where you've removed cards, you just stack from left to right or right to left. And then you just deal them out in such a way that you have pairs of cards, okay? And then this will always work. You will always end up with pairs of cards of matching suits, which if the spectator is paying attention and especially if you've shown them the structure towards the beginning that you're working with, and even after, quote, mixing it, they will be absolutely flummoxed by the fact that in the end you're able, or the Cantor middle third magical process is able to match up cards of the same suit. So this will work for you every time. Just follow the steps. So this is another of many original mathematical card effects on this channel. So thank you for watching, and take a look at the other hundreds of videos on this channel.